What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything down in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Speaking of which, it is Monday, so the winner of the $50 giveaway from last week is Oliver Bourne. Oliver Bourne. Hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL so I can get your PayPal information and send it over. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone who commented, liked, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys a ton. Excited to start this week off with a bang, man. We couldn't have asked for a better weekend. Last week's NBA was also fantastic. I believe we only lost once last week. Went on a couple little mini streaks. It was a fantastic week last week, and then we ended it off amazing with week 8 NFL was amazing. Everything just was clicking for us. We ended up at the top of contest for the main slate NFL, so it was just a fantastic. And then we also won NBA last night, so it was just a fantastic weekend period. On top of that, we hit our 4-team parlay. I had 4 teams that I liked on the bet side. We hit all 4. So that was fantastic. I won a couple thousand off that parlay, to be honest with y'all. So I should have bet more. But anyway, parlays are hard. Parlays are tough though. So I didn't want to go too crazy, but I did win a couple thousand off of it. So that was great. Thank you guys for joining me. Anyways, let's get straight into it. For the NBA High Five, let's have another fantastic week, baby. Let's streak through this entire week. Y'all have a safe Halloween and all that stuff later on tonight. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. I'm going to do my NFL video for the NFL game tonight right after this. So if you're looking for that, check for it about 30 minutes or so after this video post. All right. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So first and foremost, what I noticed was I really like the Sacramento Charlotte game. That's one of the games I really, really want to target. Now, a lot could change on this slate because Joel Embiid is questionable with illness. You have John Morant questionable with illness. You've got some big time guys who are questionable that if they're out, it's going to change the whole dynamic of the slate. Okay, but for right now, I'm going to act as if everyone's good. When it comes to both of them, I'm going to act as if they're in. And so, with that being said, Sacramento Charlotte's the game I really want some exposure in, and De'Aaron Fox is the first guy that I'm going to lean towards. Because I expect this game to be close, because both defenses are not very good, both teams play fairly fast, I just love this spot for De'Aaron Fox. This dude's been Mr. Consistent this year. All right, 54, 51, 49, 41, 44. Dude is dropping 5Xs with ease. Even if you round him up to 9K, he's dropping 5Xs on average, and he definitely has upside. So I'm thinking he could drop a 50 plus here in this one. I love De'Aaron Fox. He is in a fantastic spot. Steph Curry just dropped over 57 against this team. Jalen Brunson went for 60 against them. So De'Aaron Fox has some major upside. He could realistically get 55, 60. Like, I'm not even joking. It's possible for De'Aaron Fox to go off like that. Okay, so it's a fantastic spot for De'Aaron Fox here. And under 9K feels a little cheap in what is probably my favorite game of the slate. All right. Next up, on the other side of that game, I'm still going back to the well here. I love Kelly Oubre. He's let me down a few times this year already, with the 19 and the 24 and all that a few times this year. But outside of that, I mean, he has a 41, he has a 35. At 5'9", he's too cheap. You round him up to 6K. We need 36 for 6X. That's what I feel good for here. All right. At the end of the day, it's just about opportunity. And these guys who have the usage and stuff, those numbers start going out. I mean, Oubre takes a ton of shots. He still has the highest usage on Charlotte with these guys who are out. So I mean, at the end of the day, he's you know the highest usage guy taking the most shots. That's the great opportunity for success, especially with a couple guys missing. It's a fantastic spot for Oubre once again, and you're getting him under 6K. It still feels cheap and gets you exposure to that best game. I'm getting another piece in the high five in that game, and that's Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward's actually came through a bunch for me this year. Um, I've played him a lot. He's just Mr. Consistent. He's gonna get you 5x for a floor. You know what I mean? He's gonna at least hit that 32 range, and he's got the upside of 40 plus. I love him here against Sacramento. Sacramento gives up like the fourth most fantasy points to small forward. So Gordon Hayward with Rozier out, with LaMelo Ball out, it's a fantastic spot for Gordon Hayward once again to shine, and he's just too cheap still. All right, last couple spots. Now this will tell you what position I'm really loving today. I'm loving guards today. Like, I'm loving guards today, man. De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, and let me go ahead and just put the last one in. Reggie Jackson. I'm loving guards today. Something just tells me guard is like that stacked up position today, and you get that right, you're probably going to do well. Tyrese Halliburton is going against Brooklyn, who is a bad team. Sorry, bad defensively. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the league this year. And this is just a good spot here, man. Indiana's been playing fast. So plain and simple, Halliburton at only 8.5 just seems too cheap. This dude, 41, 50, 56, 42, 42, 50, 53. Talk about consistency. The same thing we talked about with De'Aaron Fox. This is just solid consistency. And at 8.5, you can round him up to 9K. You need 45 for 5X. I feel like that's the floor in this matchup against Brooklyn. So that is why Tyrese Halliburton is a fantastic option for me, and I love getting exposure to him. And then last but not least, Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson, no John Wall. Kawhi Leonard's still out. I'm not sure what's going on there. I feel like Kawhi Leonard doesn't really want to play basketball anymore. Like that's just like my feel on that situation. Like it just doesn't feel to me like Kawhi Leonard really cares to play basketball anymore. I don't know. He's just not very. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, he's out again, and Reggie Jackson's in a fantastic spot to shine here for the Clippers. I love Reggie. I mean, you can't ask for a better matchup for point guards. Houston's the worst in the league versus point guards this year. Reggie Jackson, no John Wall, is going to get some extra guard minutes. I love this spot for Reggie. At only 5'3", he's just too cheap, man. Reggie has shown that he has the potential to bust this year. He got 7 against Phoenix on October 23rd, but that was Phoenix. This is Houston, okay? And against Houston, he's going to be able to shine. Anthony Simons dropped over 52 against them. Reggie Jackson's in a fantastic spot to shine here. I'm expecting, see, at 5'3", I'm expecting around 30 out of him. That's what I'm feeling around him today. I'm feeling about a 30 piece out of him. So with that being said, at 5'3", he's too cheap. He's almost 6x, just projected base. So I mean, he has upside of 40s range. Okay, so he showed last year he has some major upside potential. He dropped a 64 against the Lakers March 3rd. He dropped 48, 49, 50s. Like he was having some big games last season. So don't sleep on Reggie Jackson at 5'3". Feels a little too cheap today, and he's one of the guys that I'm definitely probably going to have a ton of throughout the day. As you guys know, injuries are the most important thing, and that's what we shine at greenlightdfs.com. We stay active all through the night to improve anywhere we possibly can while injury updates are coming throughout the night. So get your Greenlight DFS membership, get the Optimal in, do whatever changes you possibly want to do if you like any different ways better. But the Optimal gives you a great position to kind of know what the top players are really, what the best, optimal version would be in a top player's mind, pretty much, like putting it together with all the research and all that stuff. So like literally with 2 minutes time, you can already know like the best roster construction, the best spend ups, the best values, and that's pretty much, the most important thing that comes with these optimals. You know what I mean? And some people are like, you know what? I trust CamATL. I'm gonna roll this. Some people are like, oh, I'm gonna switch a couple players, or some people just get it just to kind of see the layout and get a good idea of how to play the slate. So all those different ways, man, just utilize whatever you want to do. Greenlight DFS is going to have that optimal out. We're going to make adjustments to the optimal to keep it optimal throughout the night as injuries and stuff come out. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at cam_ATL to make sure you catch updates and stuff as we'll be updating, with news and stuff like that throughout the night. Joel Embiid is a big deal tonight. You need to pay attention to that. If he's out, it's going to be a lot going on. So obviously keep up to date with the injury information, and that's the most important thing you can do in NBA. So do not sleep on that. First-time depositors on PrizePicks, use code GREENLIGHT to get a 100% match up to $100 for your first-time deposit. If you haven't yet, make sure you go do that. I'm about to put the PrizePicks over there after I do my NFL video. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me as always, man. It was a fantastic week last week, a fantastic weekend, and I'm excited to do it all again. All right? Thank you guys. I'm out. Peace.